Last year, on December 31st, I wrote one thing in my journal. I don't want to be sad anymore. While everyone around me vowed to start new habits and reflected on the shortcomings and disappointments of that year, I found myself coming back to one thought and one thought only. I don't want to be sad anymore. While New Year's resolutions have always felt futile to me, there can be something said for turning over a new leaf, starting on a clean slate. We do love a fresh start. Why is that? The only answer I can find is that we feel dirtied by each passing year. There's too much happening, too many bad things, and fuck if this hasn't been the dirtiest year of them all. But the deep-rooted desire to restart seems to stem from a feeling of inadequacy, a chronic fear that we are not measuring up to our own standards, unfortunately and intrinsically linked with societal standards, that we're dirty or bad, that we're failures for abandoning the previous year's resolutions, and if only we had more willpower, if only the conditions were more apt for meeting our goals, if only this or that hadn't gotten in the way and made you lose steam, maybe then things would be different. Maybe then we'd be rich or famous or thin or beautiful or loved or happy. Or all of the above. I don't want to be sad anymore. Please let this be the year I like myself. Maybe even love myself. But who am I? How can I love myself if I don't even know myself? Please let this be the year I find stable income doing what I love, which is what exactly? Do I even want to pursue my path of study? And please let this be the year I come out of debt. Let this be the year I stand on my own, provide for myself, live free of abuse, oppression, limitation, what have you. Let this be it. Let this be it. Let this be it. And it never is. It never will be when you're framing it in this context, because New Year's resolutions are designed to burn bright and fade fast. It's a matter of our waking selves conflicting with our idealized selves, muddying our self-perception until we don't even know who we are anymore. And that's exactly it. I lived with myself and I didn't even know myself, too blinded by that sadness to realize that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, even if that's rock bottom. Life balances itself out in a way that ensures things will be different some time from now. Maybe not better, but different, and in knowing that we can make it feel better. Good, even. All I can tell you is that wholeheartedly accepting your grief as a natural inevitability and relinquishing your hold on it is the most fruitful thing you can do for yourself. It doesn't feel like coping, it just feels like living. It has been a year. It has really been a hell of a shit show of a fucking year, and if by some miracle you're here now, revel in the fact that you are, and that you have a moment of freedom to know this and remember this. I only ever want to be the most honest version of myself, and that's precisely who I'll be today and tomorrow and this coming year and the year after that until it's all I know. And maybe it is all I've ever known. I will be myself, even the sad parts of myself, because those are me too, just as much as the happy parts, the passionate parts, the silly parts, all parts angry and confused and inspired and thoughtful and stressed and excited. I'll let it happen. Maybe you will too.